And we are back again. Now, the last time I left off is when we infiltrated the Institute. Now, we are 3 days closer to the next gen update, and I'm gonna try to fit everything all at once. I'm gonna try it. Okay. Load in. Network scan. There's usually some stuff over here. Duct tape.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father.
Yeah, I could care less about the railroad.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
All right.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
I just had a thought.
Countless experiments and trials. A shared vision.
Does this mean that the Enclave might pick a fight with the Institute since on the surface? I just thought about that. Put your comments down below.
Someday, perhaps,
also your thoughts. Please. Thank you.
But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait.
Excuse
you
me?
are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
60.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect
machine.
So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
"60 years. So much time. Wasted."
I know.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind.
I don't know what happened.
I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey
What
here
just
has
happened?
been
Y'all
fraught
all
with
witnessed that,
challenges.
right? What?
Let's start anew.
What exactly happened?
I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is...
The degree of trauma you're
Trying to skip this. I'm gonna
Just-
understand.
I promised answers, but I need you. You have traveled. It's good to find. I am. Yes, in the vault. But then you learn that you. Is it really
Yeah,
so
yeah,
hard
we
to-
know.
Here I.
Okay.
They stole you. Kidnapped you.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. At that time, the year scientific
on.
curiosity.
Right.
So they followed the best example, thus
Human synths?
human life.
Sure.
The Institute
Come
endeavored
on,
to create synthetic. Plenty of that was available.
Yeah, I get it.
But then the Institute, I was exactly what they needed.
Okay.
I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please,
Now we're on track.
anything I can do to help you understand.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what
right.
I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us.
No, not really.
There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad
Oh,
to
yeah.
hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
All right. Turn that off. Fix it. So, yeah. That was kind of a weird thing that happened. Had to redo the dialogue all over again, and all I can say is hopefully this next gen update fixes these kinks.
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking,
Sorry.
what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Good for now. Let's just keep going.
Goodbye, then.
But first, let's talk to this one.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's see here. There we go. Now let's talk to the others.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Yes. Okay.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Yep.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all
be
the
a
other.
little overwhelming for you.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
I hear
Doctor?
we're about to get a new
So.
food supplement.
Here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear.
No problems at all.
Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Combat
I'm no stranger
experience.
to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm
be it.
good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Yeah, it's just looting.
Pardon me.
Alright, time for the other areas.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
No visible reaction indicates
Event systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Won't
Don't
get
worry.
in the
I
way.
promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at
Alright.
will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you.
Yep.
Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
That's it for
I'm
now.
good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Okay, time to go visit the bioscience area and get that serum. For Virgil, so he can get back to normal.
Is it true food supplement 77
Oh, sorry. There you go.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Time to
Not
interrupt.
yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
It is
Seems
amazing.
Like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Yes.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
That'll be it for now.
Thanks.
Take care, then.
Now for that serum. FEV, Force Evolution Virus. It would be very interesting if the Creation Club could let us go to Appalachia. That would be interesting. By a vertebrate, just like they did with the other Creation Club. That would be very, very interesting to do. wasn't even here in the first place. Alright.
It's great to have you here.
Alright. Too far. There we go. Better.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Alright. Let's go. But first, let's drop off the serum to Virgil. Yeah, but first, let's go drop off the serum. Sorry. Yep, there they are. My companions. Give it to Virgil. Where is he doing? Ah, there he is.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay.
Okay. That did not go as planned. Never had that happen before. Okay. How about let's skip out on giving Virgil the serum. Man, my heart did kind of jump for a moment. Guess I'm gonna have to walk to Virgil. I never had that happen before. This is the first for me. Am I going there? Yeah, I'm going the right direction. Alright. Wait a minute. Going the wrong way. What the hell? No, yeah. Okay. I forgot about the other creation club. Come on, you can do it. That was random.
Hey. How may I be of service? Hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, my automaton is slowly regenerating herself. Okay. More of these guys. Okay.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
Go for it. Come on, she can take them on.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
That was a weird glitch. Okay. Huh. Okay. I was wondering where he was at. And Mr. Gutsy, eh? Come on. What's there?
System diagnostic commencing. Mobility complete. Optic beam fully charged. Nuclear warheads armed.
All right. I think there might be some more Rust Devils around here. And I knew it.
What the fuck? Where'd the little bitch go? The last domino falls here.
Nah, a glitch.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
We could take him on. Need some extra help. We can.
Democracy is true. Is death.
Okay. There you go. Oh, you launched a mini nuke at me and you missed. Huh. Where are you? Like, where are you? Alright, and... What? So-and-so shooting? That should do it.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Okay.
Nice.
Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay? Can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Take them out. This shouldn't take Man, fuck this. I'm out.
No, he was about to jump off. Alright.
This is X688. Ready to relay. Reclaim City B592.
Alright. Now I want to see him jump off. Okay, let's give this another go. But first, in case anything happens. Hopefully this time Virgil does not attack us. Because that did give me... My heart jumped. Get fried! Anybody else want to step up and get electrocuted? Am I even going the right way? That was fun. You can outmatch my superior weaponry. I'm getting way off. Put away the weapons. This time, we got the serum. Hopefully he doesn't turn. Hopefully.
Virgil.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Yes, of course.
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
I've noticed that the shadow's kind of glitching.
Virgil?
Yes. It seems to have matured nicely.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. Right. Here we go.
Yeah.
And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
And serve. That was one weird animation error. You all witnessed that. Which I am gonna redo everything again with the next gen update, and let's see. What the hell? What the? So that's where it went? Hilarious. With the strong blast of this, it landed right here. That's hilarious. Okay. Now let's go back to the Institute. Man, a lot of these weird things is just keep going. Huh. Well, that was hilarious. All right.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Very dangerous.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Okay.
Your quarters are just inside, ma'am.
All right, let's see.
When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
All right. Battle of Bunker Hill. Oh boy. Which brings up another question. You think the Enclave would be involved if we truly stopped them or not for this next-gen update? That is the question. Alright, let's see what he wants us to do.
Sean?
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
You already knew the answer.
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They're crazy.
Thinking machines
But
are
they always have been
Agreed.
crazy.
However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
All right. Let's do this fight. All right. Not now. And it's raining too. Usually there's a super mutants walking across this bridge.
X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the primary objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs. Here are the recall codes. Follow me.
Alright.
SRV intelligence reports indicate that the mission's parameters just changed. Going to shoot.
Gee. Yeah, the pilot landed funny. That should take care of them. Another one? Go down already! Again? Ah! You all witnessed this, right? I'm really looking for the next gen update right now. You all witnessed the glitch. Hopefully this one decides to crash. Really? And I do mean really. Go down to the basement. Like you all saw that. The vertebrate that came didn't crash. The other one did crash, so ridiculous, I say. Okay, that should be the end of that for now. Alright.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633. Initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus. All right, Synth.
Please.
Reset code.
C322. Initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915. Initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Do it!
B257. Initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Okay, let's go! There. I'm not sure if there's any more weird glitches or animation to witness. But let's go. All dead. Let's see what's up. Yep. All right. And I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back from using the restroom. Now let's continue on. I am still unsure on what other glitches to stumble upon.
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth He's dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Used to be
Wasn't
different.
always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing
Oh,
here,
great. Now my Sentinel AI is
I'm reminded of how fortunate
in the
I
way.
am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that
Look
to
it better.
you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
And again.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Yep.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me?
Mm-hmm.
And now I know the answer.
Now you do.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable.
Yeah. Okay, better.
There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always
It had
a
to be
risk.
done.
It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really.
All right.
It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.
All right.
It's time to go back in.
But first... Anybody else?
Red Chinese threat detected.
Okay, that turned them into shreds. Now I gotta upgrade their weapons.
Alon, citizen.
Alright. Did I even swap them out yet? Nope! Forgot to swap them out. Whoopsie. First. Then Lucky Carbine. Time to do some fixing around. Hold up. Never ending. Now where is the other one? Where is the other one? Looking for it. There we go. And as for a simple flare gun. But first, Belly. put that down here for now. Let me fix this.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
There we go. Now, let's head to the Institute, since my weapons are better. Okay. I'm trying to fit this so we could move on to the DLC, except for the automaton. Because in my last video, well, not the last one, but when I made a statement of the issue of the automaton main quest,
But he's older than you.
of the automaton main quest, that it didn't want to, it did not let me go in. It would crash. So I'll move on with the Nuka World and Far Harbor. Then after that, restart this all over again, but with the next gen update. Then we'll see what's been improved, and hopefully the automaton main quest as well. But for now, let's continue on with this.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
No idea.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity.
Yep.
I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I'm sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why
All right.
made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
All right, let's get this done.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Whee! I went down too far.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
I went down too fast.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Nope.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Alright, let's get this done. Yee. And I forgot to turn off my notifications. Okay.
You were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything
Sounds
you'd
like those raiders have limitations to fight an ant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Yep, there we go, there we go. We're almost there. Almost there at the main campaign. The next is Nuka World. Alright, let's go. Let's pick a fight with the Brotherhood. Hooray! Hooray! Now I get to fight everybody. Except for the Minutemen, keeping them out of the loop. Because if you try to side with the Minutemen, you're just basically babysitting the entire Commonwealth. Which is true.
Right here! Let me end your suffering. Lost visual. And glory.
Okay, now let's find what we're looking for. All right. I don't know if that vertebrate crashed or glitched through. I'm just not sure. I didn't hear no explosion, so I'm guessing that it glitched through the map. Oh well. It's fine. That was a good one. Alright, let's get this back together. Okay, everybody get your butts in. Get in, yalla, stuck up. Oh, looks like I'm handling things on my own. There you are. Where the fuck did you come from? Y'all saw that, right? That was some weird glitch. He just popped out of nowhere. That was just weird.
Sweet.
Sworn. Wait, what was that?
Intruder alert!
The Protectrons and the turrets could deal with that problem. Oh, there you are. You scared me. Beforehand. taking care of things.
Find anything useful?
Getting things out of the way.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Okay. But first,
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence.
all right.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Just taking care of some things. Got it.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait.
Ah.
Examination complete.
It's a good thing I already placed that. So there's only one nuisance left.
Area classified as active war zone. Engaging sentry protocols. Weapons hot.
I wonder if the protectrons that I activated earlier did the trick.
I'll have the synth buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
That was the Protectrons.
Leave no survivors. Taking fire! No! Please.
Tch. Now that was funny. Use this Protectrons. Go back to the Institute. Okay.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Nice work, bringing that rogue synth back.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
Yep. Okay.
Dr. Fillmore? I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Okay, let's go see what he needs. But before...
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Let's check up on the bioscience.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Demands?
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Okay, I'll try to talk to them.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Attacking human.
Yeah, okay, now that's funny. I shot first. Ha!
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
Keep an open mind.
Maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr. Loken and I have resolved to stand our ground.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Synths, abort command override and resume normal functions.
There. I didn't even have to use it. I didn't even have to use the tape at all. The holotape at all.
Hey, Doc.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listen to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Zen's only killed 2 Sins.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Alright, that should do it. Okay.
Yes, Doctor, I'm taking all my little pills.
An extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond.
Yep.
It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you.
All right.
The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am.
Which is fine.
Time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Sounds simple enough.
It was supposed to be, yes. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him.
Mercenaries,
I'm sure
okay.
there's nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
All right. Let's go. Where is the location? All right. Get this through, then try to do this all at once. It's either DLC, both DLCs, not the automaton, but the Far Harbor and Nuka World. Try to wrap this all in one. They should kill all of them at once. Works like a charm. Dead and eliminated. All right.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
It was bad enough when Wallace reacted so poorly to our arrival, but then gunners? I was not prepared for that. I know he's
You got to be prepared for the
potentially important to
unexpected.
Phase 3 and
You gotta,
all, but I'm not
you gotta
sure it's
expect
worth
the
putting
unexpected.
ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
Yep.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Okay.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple
Just
as
help.
that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be
A
helping
better
us
world?
create a better world.
That sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Another
Okay.
Another
I
glitch
think
that
we've
we
got this
all
under
witnessed.
control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Another glitch that we witnessed. Come on, let me through. Come on, come on. All right. Adjust the mic down. There you go.
All systems nominal.
Oops. Okay. Going back to the Institute.
Sounds like those raiders at Natalia's trying to handle.
Alright.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Okay, here goes everything.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true, but it's not the whole truth.
Hilarious.
We are here, and we are...
We are the future.
The future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily
boring lives.
We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in
dire
consequences.
I can
Rest easy. Know that the future is
in safe hands,
and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Yep.
Wow.
Done and done.
Interesting. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth.
Yep.
If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. Ensure that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them
Put
to
them
boost the
together.
broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Alright. Diamond City. Let's go. Diamond City Market. I saw on Twitter that somewhere in Japan there's an actual Diamond City. but it's more of a housing residence. But it still has the same resemblance of Diamond City.
Officer?
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and Institute? The one at Bunker Hill? A bunch of people got killed or something. Total bloodbath.
It is a total bloodbath. On to the radio station. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Nope. Not really.
Hi. There.
Shush! While I'm trying to put this together. Let's see here.
Okay. Let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again.
All right.
Hi.
In you go.
Hi.
Almost there. Put that here. One more.
Don't take my stuff.
There you go.
If you don't mind.
That should do it for now. Just one more time. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Right? Haha. This way. How they just faded in. They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls! Oh, that meme. Go! Let's go! Right here.
Sean?
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Modified and put together.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your efforts, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more. We need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Alright.
Son?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Yep. I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Alright. Getting closer to the end of the campaign of the main game. then we'll be moving on to only 2 of the DLC. Trying to do this all in one go. Let's go to Mexico. Let's go to Mexico. Bet y'all love to do. Wanna go to Mexico?
Dr. Carlin's doing some
May I be the
amazing
first to
things
welcome
with our
you.
genetically
We're looking
engineered
forward to
crops.
working with you.
Okay, let's see here.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals.
Yep.
With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Wage war.
So you're saying we can now wage war on the Commonwealth?
I don't think anyone really intended that as a course of action. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
Here, obviously, I'm just kidding.
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Synth production,
are the Institute's
the higher
greatest
number, the
The
greater it
more
will
we
be.
have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision.
Now that's cleared up.
X688 sounds very impressed with your work at Libertad. He doesn't give praise lightly.
Time to kill the railroad. Kill railroad. But first, I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom again. And I am back from using the restroom. Now then, let's continue on of destroying the railroad. This is gonna be one of the longest episodes I've ever done on my own. While my sister Tiffany is busy planning or booking more of her podcasts, I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? Do you agree with their decision?
It's the right thing to do, isn't it?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
Yeah.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
No, not really.
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear
I just needed their help, and
I
that's it.
certainly hope I can count on you for what needs to be done. because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to exist. They represent a very clear threat to the Institute.
Yep.
Small as they are in number, their twisted ideology ensures that they will never stop trying to strike at us. They must be eradicated. Are you willing to see to it?
Good as dead.
You don't have to worry about them any longer. They're as good as dead.
Thank you. Do what needs to be done, but keep yourself safe.
Good as dead. And I know where to go exactly. Kill them all. Which is likely so because they don't have an actual plan to quote-unquote save the Commonwealth. They only care about other sins and that's it. So they need to go. That's how some things are. They just need to die. All right. Go boy. Must kill the railroad. Kill the railroad. This is gonna be real fun. Adios.
Defense protocols active. All friendly forces remain in close proximity.
Whoa, you win! Hopefully, that's the last of them. I'm betting they'll be back.
Anchorage will be liberated. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American.
Okay, I got to admit that was kind of hilarious. Sorry, Pam, but it just had to be done.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
They don't need it anymore. They're all dead. Did I kill Tinker Tom? Oh, yep, I did. I killed him. Good as dead. before starting the war with the Brotherhood, I'm gonna need more weapons. More weapons. Crush the railroad, and now the Brotherhood. But first, weapons. Creation Club weapons. But you know what? Did I receive it, or did I not do the other one yet?
And serve.
Which one did I get? Oh, wait. Of course, I did it, but... where is it? Or did I pass it? For some reason I'm not seeing... Oh, wait, yeah, I did pass it. Over the moon. I'll get the weapons and a power armor. There's usually some raiders here, but I guess no. Wait. Farmer's note. Keep. You saw that? That was weird. How it just moved like that and the hat fell off? How much weirder stuff is gonna happen? You're dead. Ishnush. my companions could take care of them.
Perfect.
I wonder. Some of these trees are glitching. Oh, so it is the same area. It is the same area. Wait a minute, what the fuck? That was weird. The fuck? That's weird. That was just weird texture thing. Now let's do another one. Speak of the devil. Watts Electronics. Why can't it ever be Scott the Watts? That would be funny. That would be very hilarious. If Scott the Watts owned a store. That would be very hilarious to see. Let's go. Okay.
Lock and load!
Enclave Revenant. Oh, don't worry. We're going to be fighting y'all again. Soon. Richie's note. Now that is extending itself out. Oh, I didn't do it fully. There we go. I'm just gonna walk. Wrong body. I'm just gonna walk through. Ah, fuck it. And then again, never mind. We're just gonna walk. Once again, I am really really looking forward for the next gen update. I don't know how many glitches they're gonna be. Well, I'll try to finish this off. What the hell was that? Oh shit! I did not expect that. That was a random. And that was very random. Huh, somebody already killed the raiders that are here. What about the ones in the inside? There's usually 2 raiders on the lookout.
Think you can hide?
Who's out there? Someone there? I'm there now.
Amazingly simple.
Who is that? Sure you saw something?
Time to reload.
I've done this hundreds of times.
Anyone else wants to be turned into vapor? Candidates. Yeah. Just to get ahead of ourselves. Take and play. Ooh, I just had another idea. After completing this Speak of the Devil, that shit, they found me. Then I'm gonna go kill the pyro. Use that power armor to equip my Satino AI. More like Enclave stuff, just to get on the Brotherhood of Steel's nerves. Gotta activate this. Wait for it to be extended upwards. Yeah. Yep. Just a walk through here. Force open. Come on out.
Accessing dictionary database. Entry: communism. A form of government in which the state controls everything, and people are denied free.
Hate them. Almost for the flammable. Oh, okay. I was shooting at the ground repeatedly. Restore Enclave Radio.
That suit should tip the balance strings in our favor. Your
Alright. Time to drop this suit off and then go kill the pyro. And then we go to war against the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, it works. Well, let's kill the pyro now. Kill the pyro. That's my imitation of the pyro.
Careful, man. I don't think
Massachusetts, birthplace of America.
Hold still.
over here. Opening fire.
Don't worry, I'll ram him over. Still more? Or is he?
Communism is the very definition of failure.
Now, where's that pyro? Incoming. That's weird because there's usually some other with this pyro. But it's fine. It's completely fine. Getting things together. Almost there. But let me put this. That should be it. Alright, where are you? Where did you go? Where could he possibly be? There you are. Putting on the rest of the hellfire. I don't know why it's glitching like that. That's just weird. I don't know why it's glitching like that.
Decided to play tin soldier, man?
Yeah. Now, let's wage war against the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though I'm not going to be able to fast reload, but I have a jetpack. And weapons. Onto the Institute. Oh, he's above us. I'll take the stairs. Oh, there he is.
So, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
No, not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
Let's fight the Brotherhood.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so. But in this case, what matters most is how we handle it. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
Take a war to them.
Take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out in the world, Mother. And they too will come for us.
We could do it again.
Now, we can defeat them again if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details.
All right.
Time is of the essence.
Destroy the Brotherhood. Works for me.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just the father.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
Yes.
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh,
alright.
Thanks. Grenades? Sure, I can always use grenades.
No, they're not grenades. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
I'm impressed.
That's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Yep.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
That'll be it for now.
Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you. You all know that Dr. Thompson from Facilities has expressed concerns about our power.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm aware of that. Nevertheless, we're going to have to cut back. I'll have a complete rationing plan ready soon, but in the meantime, I need you to make cuts anywhere you can. I know it won't be easy, but we'll have to make it.
Alright. Let's go. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for war. I'm ready. Let's do this. Don't worry, Ricky. I'm ready. That's Scooby-Doo parody. Man or demon, let God decide. LOL. Let's go. I'm ready. Dog meat. All right. Mm-hmm. This is fun so far. We're in the Enclave armor, fighting against the Brotherhood of Steel. It's really fitting if you think about it. Alright.
Something's out there.
Hello?
I hear another rotor bird. Where is it coming from?
Hostile software detected. Communist subversion likely.
Accessing central processor.
What the heck? Go!
Secure the area.
Rewriting targeting parameters. Upload. 4, 3, 2, 1. Operation complete. Shutting down.
Tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by communist forces cannot succeed. Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, man. We're relaying to a safe location.
Alright. Oh boy. The airship is down! Yay. I didn't think the Institute was gonna send in the synthetic gorillas. Alright, let me put the armor back. It was fun fighting the Brotherhood of Steel with the Enclave armor. That was fun. Get this closer to my face. Patriotic, patriotic. Patriotic. The torso. Where is it? There you go. There you go.
Protect and serve.
Now time to finish up the main campaign. And I do say this is going to be one of the longest episodes that I've done.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
We're all safe now.
For now. Yes, but there will always be threats. You must remain vigilant. Ali has always been loyal to the Institute, and to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone,
It's all up to you.
I'll do my best.
Yep.
I know you will. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
Yep.
As am I. Thank you. Mother, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
And that is the end of the main campaign of the game.
Lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us.
Yep.
This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. But the road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Exactly. War never changes. Okay. Okay, that was weird.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Alright, let's head back to Sanctuary. So I can wrap up this episode, huh? It's dark outside. I forgot I didn't put any. You're seeing this? You just saw another glitch. Let me take a seat and then wait until it hits the morning. That's when everybody will be up. Now, where the hell is Garvey? I want to wrap up this episode so we can get ready for Nuka World in Far Harbor.
I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beast is airing it. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of a wasteland.
No!
Like the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Nope.
The Brotherhood taken out. The Institute sure doesn't do anything halfway, do you? You sure that was the right choice? Siding with the Institute?
Yes.
The Brotherhood was a bigger threat to the Commonwealth. They needed to be dealt with.
You may be right. They certainly were a big threat. And I am glad the Institute took them out. In any case, what's done...
Dick! And that'll be it for this episode. This very, very long episode. I'll see you on the next time of the Nuka World DLC and of course the the Far Harbor. And then after that, I'm gonna redo this all over again with the next gen update on Thursday. Have a great day. Good night. Bye.